Good morning. We are going to practice some graphing today and look at the Arctic sea ice and how it's changed over the last several decades. So we're going to look at Arctic sea ice starting from 1979, not that long ago. I was 3. And we're going to go to 2018 and see how the ice that's floating in the Arctic Ocean, because the North Pole, there's no land mass right there, it's just ice, how that has changed year to year. All right, so you're going to need some information. You got to collect extent of Arctic sea ice, and you're going to use the PowerPoint in order to get all that information. So the PowerPoint's on Canvas. Let's look at the PowerPoint. The PowerPoint here tells you to use these images to fill in your data, and you're just going to go through one at a time. So if I go to the next slide, it tells me this is in September 1979. It shows a map of the Arctic, so you're looking down on the North Pole, and you can see the sea ice there in white. Total extent, if you look down at the bottom, says 7.2 million square kilometers. So 1979, 7.2. I need to come over to my graph, and for 1979 I'm going to put in 7.2 because it's already in millions of square kilometers. Next one is 1980, right? So I go to the next slide, September 1980, and it has the sea ice again. Total extent 7.8. So from there I'll go back to my data table, fill in 7.8 into 1980, and I'm going to do that all the way to 2018. There's a PowerPoint slide for each year. Once that's done, the next step is going to be graphing on this piece of paper. And it tells you to give the graph a title. So graph title is here, and then you're going to write that in. You need to label both axes, so tell me what numbers we're seeing here and what are the units, if applicable, right? Years, there's no units on years, but there will be for the vertical axis. And then graph all of that information. Now we've done enough graphing where I think you can handle the graphing part once you have your data table filled in. All right, let me know if there's anything I can do to help, and I will see you soon.